Big ups, everybody. Trying something new today. I don't have the time to stream, and I definitely don't have the time to make a video, but, the Daily Cope came out, and I made it about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes into it, and I knew I needed to talk about it. But the problem is, I'm going to be gone for a week. I'm going to be in Chile and Argentina. I know, big ups to the Argentina-styled detractors. Although, come August, apparently they're going away. So I'm trying something, I guess, a little bit more like Toxicity Unmasked has done in the past, and we're going to try it live. Big ups to the... government of Snort Burnell. My God, Snort Korea is what I was trying to say there. Good Lord. Big ups to Jim and I for the background here. But yeah, that's what we got. And we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Who knows? This may become more of a thing. If it's applicable, I guess we'll say. But anyway, let's get into it.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 22nd of June, 2026. Now, today there were some high highs and some low lows. I'm not going to lie.
And yeah, the high highs and low lows were as he got whaled out on the night stream. The low lows was he made 60 something, 50 something, 60 or $50 on the day stream. So yeah.
Some things I think went really, really well, and others sadly were disappointing. I'm going to tell you the honest truth from what I think, notably about the first stream and the gameplay of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Allow me to explain what I mean. So recently, as you know, I've been doing a lot of stuff relating to Pokemon cards, right?
Right, because we didn't comprehend Pokemon cards without you showing us one of them. Brilliant.
I've been unpacking them. I've been having, milestones on streams of support in order...
Goals. You've been having goals. Stop calling these things milestones.
To unpack them, we've had games associated with them, like TCG Card Shop Sim and the Pokemon playthroughs I'm doing. Now listen, as I've explained, I don't want my content to all be about Pokemon and cards and unpacking. I don't. That's why I'm trying to balance it, so whenever I have that in the content, the other half of the day is not. That was exactly the case for today.
This doesn't make any sense.
We had a DSP morning.
This doesn't make any sense, right? I don't want my stuff to be about Pokemon cards. Bullshit. Yes, you do. You want to make money. That's been his whole shtick this whole time. As he's been a streamer, I have to make money, you guys. Correct. So if Pokemon is what's making money, right? Even if you're getting emails or text messages or whatever that are saying, "Oh my God, I'm so tired of Pokemon." If that's what's making you money, just do it, right? Be the whore you are. Get paid by the people who will pay you money. Like, just deal with it. I don't care that you want to be a variety streamer. If you want to make money and that's working, go make your fucking money.
Show that was very interesting because it discussed the Steam machine, which finally has all of its stats released. Everyone now knows what this thing's going to cost, and we talked all about that. It was a very interesting morning show. Then we jumped into Resident Evil Code Veronica X for 2.5 hours, and then we had DSP Tries It. The late stream tonight was TCG Card Shop Sim, which was meant to be the card-related content for the day.
Right, and that got whaled out immediately. He apparently started late. I haven't seen any of it, but apparently he started late, and immediately upon starting, he got a $100 tip, because that's not suspect at all. That is true, natural, and holistic growth. So, it definitely doesn't scream desperation.
So you might say, oh, that's a good balance, right? Right. And it's funny because I got people coming by and saying, you're doing too much Pokemon, you're doing too much card shop, etc. I'm like, okay, that's why I'm balancing it. So I need to ask an honest question of everyone. If people are fed up and saying you're doing too much Pokemon, you're doing too much card shop, then where are you when I'm doing other stuff?
And it was at this moment I knew I had to talk on this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Where are you? Who the fuck knows? Maybe they had a relative die, right? Maybe some, I mean, this isn't happening, but maybe some dude finally got up the courage to ask some chick out on a date, and they're out at a restaurant having a date, not watching you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Where are you? They're wherever the fuck they want to be. You were not enough of a draw for them to come pay you.
Because I am. Not every stream is all card shop stuff. Last night we played Mina the Hollower. We had low attendance and nearly no support. When I stopped playing Mina, all of a sudden people rallied and had a chill with Phil Knight, and they supported the stream.
Yeah, I actually don't know about that one either. I thought maybe he would get more for raging out, but I think the attendance makes sense, right? Because people want to see him stroke the fuck out, in which case go watch Raw Phil. Don't give him the clicks, don't give him the views. But as to why people give him money for chill with Phil, I have I have no idea unless it's fucking troll tipping, to try to bait him into a reaction, which don't fucking do that. It just gives him money, and that's always a bad idea.
What happened? Today, Resident Evil, Code Veronica X. Everyone says, Phil, we really want you to play this game right now because they just announced the remake. It's coming out next year. It would be great to see you do a second playthrough. You've only played this game once ever, 11 years ago, to see it more in a modern setting with an interactive audience, which you didn't have back then. And then you can directly compare this with the new one. We want that. Okay, I'll give you what you want. And then I played the game today. And I'm going to be honest with everyone.
Oh, we're pissy. Oh, we're going full siege mode. Oh, we're going to go ahead and cross our arms and we're going to scold you. And by the way, he scolded the shit out of chat yesterday. Like, he was like, $17, that's not good. That is not good. I cannot be doing this. Like, completely shifting all responsibility onto the audience. Fuck him being entertaining. Fuck him being fun, giveaways, what have you. No. Just give daddy money. And the fact that you haven't given daddy money means you're being disobedient and you need a scolding. Like, I hate this guy more every fucking day.
It didn't go well at all. Okay, so let's talk. We did start with the morning show, and the morning show was all about the Steam Machine. So if you're interested in the stats of the Steam Machine,
go to anyone else. His takes are as fucking cold as Antarctica in the fucking winter. Like, they're terrible. It's so much money, and it's barely any more money for more, or not barely anymore. It's way too much money for more storage. A fifth grader could have these takes. Like, he doesn't offer any insight.
My thoughts on the Steam Machine, etc. Watch the show. That's what pretty much the entire subject matter was, and it was a really good show, in my opinion, very informative. We had an open discussion.
How do you know it's informative? How do you know it's informative for the audience? You provided information from Twitter? That made it informative? What are we talking about here, Phil?
About this, some people like the Steam Machine, some people don't like it. I had stuff to say about it as well. Give it a look. I think you'll like that, okay? During that entire morning show, I got $17 of support.
Womp womp.
All right, well, it's just the morning show, no big deal, right? Then I proceeded to play.
Oh, bullshit. That was a big deal. He was asking for money. And there go my puppers.
Resident Evil Code Veronica X for 2.5 hours, and by the end of the stream, we barely had made $60, okay? So that's 5 hours of streaming, including DSP Tries It.
Okay, well, I'm going to go take care of my puppers right quick, and then I'll come right back. My goodness, my apologies. It was for literal landscapers. Not mine, my neighbors. But, yeah, my bad.
And I made $60, okay? That's terrible.
Hold on, let me back it up.
We barely had made $60, okay?
Okay.
So that's 5 hours of streaming, including DSP Tries It. And I made $60.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I understand that you're big time 200,000. Well, actually, I don't know that because you keep saying I'm just a small guy. You guys correct? Well, if you're a small guy and you're pulling in small money, that makes sense, right? So which one is it? Are you a small guy making small money, or are you fucking big ass, fucking badass, streamer dude that is supposed to be pulling in hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a day? Pick a lane. Because if you pick that you're Mr. Billy Badass Big Streamer, you have responsibilities to your audience. But if you don't want those responsibilities because you're a small-time guy, you guys, then you have to be happy with $50 days. Pick one.
Okay? That's terrible. That's one of my worst streams of the year by far. Pretty much every game that I played this year did better than that. So what's going on? If people wanted Code Veronica, they asked for it, they campaigned for it, they convinced me to play it, what happened?
Okay, and I was out mowing my lawn yesterday, actually listening to Raw Phil, so I wasn't watching anything. And you can sum up his entire gameplay of Code Veronica with like 5 or 6 phrases. What do we do? What am I supposed to do with this? This makes no sense. Why would they give me this? How am I supposed to get there? Where am I supposed to go? I don't know what to do. Like, except you don't get it that fast. You get 2 and 3 minute breaks in between him talking. There is no entertainment value whatsoever.
And the weirdest part about it is, last time we played Code Veronica, it did really well. But then the time before, it was slow again. In fact, the first time that we played Code Veronica X, it was slow. So, what is happening with this game? And so, I'm just going to be honest with everyone. The reason why I get very, very skeptical, okay, about what people are saying when they say criticisms of my content is because a lot of the criticisms don't seem to align with reality, okay? So let me ask you this. I got people complaining in my comments on my videos. I got people sending me emails, and I got people leaving comments in the chat. Oh, too much Pokemon, too many cards, all right? We want more variety. Okay, here's your variety. Here's Mina the Hollower. No one shows up.
Okay, this is Baldur's Gate 3 all over again. Pick one. Do you want Pokemon and lots of money, or do you want to try and find something else, right? Because he had, what, 3 people? You know, 1 Minute Man and a couple others that were really wailing out on Baldur's Gate 3 that kept it alive, but afterwards, like, his fucking streams were doing terrible. We're back to that. Yeah, everybody and their dog is telling you, do something else. You're not doing fighting games. Apparently, your fucking dents love you doing fighting games. God knows why. But you're not doing those anymore. Like Street Fighter 6, you'll play your fucking retro-styled stuff, which I don't know. Go ahead, do your thing. But you won't play Street Fighter 6. You're not playing first-person shooters, and you constantly complain that there's nothing to do, but you shut down recommendations when people are giving you recommendations from Steam like, I don't think I can pick it up and just jump right into it. Who the fuck said that was a requirement, right? But yeah, people are going to be telling you, I don't want Pokemon because it has, like, taken over your streams. But you might not be finding what the other people want to give you money for, which God knows why anybody wants to give you money. But yeah, dude, this is a hell of your own making. Welcome to it.
Here's Resident Evil Code Veronica X. No one supports.
You're boring.
So what message does that send me? Being honest question.
Okay, you have to figure that out. It is not your fucking dense responsibility to tell you, we're trying to tell you this message. Except I think they actually are. When you're doing your fucking Steam, what do you guys want me to play demo nights, they're telling you games and you're just ignoring them or saying, no, I don't want to try it because I'm Phil and I want to do it.
What message does that send the streamer when I'm doing a variety? Because people are saying, we think it's too much of this, stop doing it, or do less of it. Not stop doing it, but do less of it. So I balance my content purposefully, so I'm not doing too much of it. And then it's like a crawl, a slow, low attendance, low support. What's going on? Honest question. Because the truth is, today with Code Veronica X, I thought it was a great stream. We finished up the Claire portion of the game. The end of the Claire portion is hilarious. That final boss fight is terrible. Then you get to Chris, and Chris has some laughable moments. You're supposed to know to kill a giant sandworm in a certain time frame, or else something goes wrong, or you could just skip it entirely. And it's getting tough. Like Chris, I'd say, is pretty difficult with the amount of stuff they're throwing at you. Now there's hunters.
And I didn't watch any of the Chris gameplay. I got done mowing right around the time that he was doing the poison boss fight, because I kept hearing that chick to the from being poisoned over and over, since he wasn't keeping away from him with the fucking sniper rifle that they gave him right before. Never mind. Keep going, Phil.
Coming at you from every direction, but it's fun to play, even though it's kind of. I even admitted today. I said, I don't think Code Veronica aged very well. It seems pretty outdated and not very
good.
It's
a PS2
especially compared to the
game.
other Resident Evil games we play as of late. But doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means maybe this was a great game for a remake. It's a good reason maybe they're making one. But yeah, I don't think the gameplay wasn't sound. I don't think that the stream wasn't entertaining.
Okay, but it doesn't matter if you don't think the gameplay was entertaining or the stream was entertaining. If your audience doesn't think that the game is entertaining, it's not entertaining. Hard stop. Deal with it.
No one showed up to support it. So what am I supposed to do about that?
I don't know. Figure it out, businessman. What does somebody do at a sandwich shop when people don't like the sandwich? They stop selling the sandwich. But you know what they don't do is they don't give the customers a fucking lecture the next time they come into the store.
Normally I'd just be like, well, I'm just going to say forget it. But we're already 11, 12 hours into this playthrough.
Okay, so we're sunk cost fallacying this thing. I don't want to give it up because I've already done this, even though it doesn't work. Again, this is a you problem.
I don't want to drop it. And this is a long Resident Evil game. We knew that going into it, that Code Veronica is a lengthy game.
Oh my God.
So I would say, just chalk it up to one bad stream, but it's not the first. It's the third. And
then drop it. Take the wage quit fucking feedback that you're going to get from the trolls, because you are. Because I'm going to give that to you, because that's what you're doing, right? And move on. If you really don't care about the trolls, and if you really care about the business and making money, do what's right for the fucking company or the business or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
And it's actually the worst of the three. The bad streams are having a Code Veronica are actually getting worse and worse the further in we go. That's sad, okay? So I don't know what else to say. I like Code Veronica. I'm going to keep playing it. We're far enough in that I want to finish it, but I seriously hope that people will start showing up for it.
Why would they? You just said people didn't show up, people didn't support, people didn't do this, that, and the other thing. Goddamn phone, I forgot to silence it. And now you're saying I'm going to keep playing it, even though I've been getting all the feedback that says stop playing it. Brilliant.
Like, it actually is disappointing to me that I like the game and I played it as a direct result of you guys requesting it. and now people aren't showing up for it and supporting it. I don't get it.
Dude, I can go to a restaurant and ask the waiter or waitress what their take is on food. Have them be like, what would you recommend? They could recommend the fucking Chilean sea bass. It come out and I not like it. Now, obviously I have to pay for the service, but you're a fucking free to watch thing. If you're gonna fucking paywall, that's one thing, right? But if you're free to watch, this is a risk of the fucking trade.
Okay? And again, the feedback I get, too much Pokemon, too much card gameplay. Guess what we did tonight? TCG Card Shop Sim. Guess how it went? Incredibly well.
Then do more of it and just ignore the fucking feedback. How hard is this?
Good attendance, good engagement, great support. Almost made $300 on the stream. We opened 7 packs of the Surging Sparks box and finished the Surging Sparks box of cards.
So they're telling you. Remember that whole bit he just did? What does that tell the streamer? What am I supposed to do with that information, you guys? Well, they're telling you. Your paying audience is telling you what they want. So fucking do it. Why is this have to be a fucking cope session?
We opened 2 of the new Ultra Premium packs. Let me tell you, those Prismatic Evolutions cards look amazing. Like, great art, and there's one we got this rare Pokeball, like reverse hollow Pokeball. It looks sick. It's not worth anything, but it just looks amazing. We're like, wow, we're blown away by how the cards look. So that stream did incredibly well. Thankfully, it did. It made up for the fact that the first stream was so slow. So I just got to say this. Moving forward.
Got to belch into the mic, by the way.
As I've already explained, I can't expect to just keep doing exactly the same thing and keep being successful. You have to differentiate. You have to do different things. You have to.
Okay, but you just said you're going to keep doing Code Veronica. So you have to differentiate, you have to change, but you're going to do the exact same thing that hasn't been working. I swear to God, I can smell purple.
To try different things. That's what I'm doing with the cards. It's working. People show up for them. They engage with the content. They support the content. They like it. I don't want to become a full-time card guy or PokeTuber, but integrating it into my content is working. I'm being told directly through the actions of those who support that content that people want it. And when I play Code Veronica or Mina the Hollower, and these are slow streams, that tells me people don't want it.
Okay, then do Pokemon. Why do you have to have, what is this? An 11-minute fucking rant about what you're going to do? Like, I'm going to be doing more Pokemon because you guys seem to like that a lot better. I'll still throw in some other stuff, and if you guys like that, that's great. And if not, we'll still do some Pokemon stuff. That's just good business for you.
Does that make sense? I think
yes,
it does.
Yes, but it doesn't need to be a rant.
But I just think that there's some people that don't want to accept that something's working that maybe they don't particularly like. Well, then you have to support what you do like. It's that simple. I want to keep playing Code Veronica. I'm sad that it didn't go well today because I wanted it to. What am I supposed to do about that, though? I don't know. Listen, a variety of games is coming. We've got Star.
Oh my God. This is a fucking lecture. And he's looping, of course. This is a you behaved badly to the substitute teacher like lecture you get when your teacher comes back from being sick.
Star Fox later this week. Then we've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced. After that, we got Pal World. We got more new stuff coming out. I'm even thinking of maybe going back and doing a Dark Souls 2 run over the summer. I haven't played Dark Souls 2 in like 10 years or something crazy like that, right? It'll be great to go back and play it again. So, variety's coming, but what would you like me to do? You know, it's not here yet. We're doing what we can with the time we have. We're filling the time with gameplay, and people are liking what I'm doing with Pokemon and cards. Why would I listen to feedback saying stop doing it when that's the content that's successful and the variety I'm doing isn't successful?
Okay, fine. You've now made your point. You don't need to loop on this anymore. I mean, you guys saw the fucking YouTube bar. You know full well he's going to loop on this again. But this is why people have such a hard time dealing with you, Phil. You keep articulating the same points over and over again. Like, it's a personality flaw. You got to work on that, bud.
Right? I don't know what else to say. I would love feedback. Obviously, I'd like to talk about this on tomorrow's morning show, which we will.
Oh, dear God.
But it's disappointing when I get criticism, and the criticism is the completely antithesis of what I'm being shown in the results. You know? Imagine if you had a sandwich shop.
Oh, my God! Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay? And normally, in the sandwich shop, you just sell Turkey Club sandwiches. All of a sudden, you decide to do a meatball sub, and your normal clientele says, man, that Turkey Club is what we like. We don't understand why you're doing this meatball sub. We wish you wouldn't make it or you'd make less of it. But all of a sudden, customers come in droves and start coming into your store buying the meatball subs up, and you're making tons of profits on it. Meanwhile, people just aren't really buying the Turkey Clubs as much.
So then you would make the meatball subs and not lecture people. You would just keep making meatball subs. It's the extra part the lecturing people that you're doing right now, that needs to go away, Phil.
Would you stop making the meatball sub and go out of business? I don't think so. It's common sense. So let's talk about it tomorrow. I would love
God,
feedback.
yes, because why would we stop with several loops on the Daily Cope when we could just loop some more on the morning show or the podcast tomorrow? You have to be told things in the Snort Fort at least 37 times before they can be dropped. Don't you know?
Back on this because I want to do the right thing. I don't want to disappoint people who want variety because I want to keep doing variety, but I'm hoping that this is a wake-up call. If you want the variety, you don't like Pokemon, you don't like the cards, then you've got to be there for the other stuff and you've got to support it. That way I know you want it more and I'll do more of it. Okay?
Okay, so this is just telling people, give me more money when I'm doing things because I want more money. And you say you want this thing. So my God, I hate this man.
So the TCG stream went incredibly well. We had tons of people supporting, getting crazy, big contributions, small contributions. Everyone liked it. We unpacked a ton of cards. We did get one hit. Wasn't a good hit, though. It was a low-end hit. I'm hoping that we get better hits as we move forward. It is what it is. Still, a great night. And
by the way, I hate the Pokemon shit. I hate it. I fucking viscerally hate the Pokemon shit. It is boring. He acts like a child. It is cringe. It is awful. And I'm telling him right now, do more Pokemon shit. Because he's outlined his goals as making money. Do more Pokemon shit.
Can't wait for more. All right. So good stuff. We also made good advancement in the game. We actually unlocked the next tier of card. We just couldn't afford the license to get them yet. So next time we play, we'll get that. And we continue on with progress. Okay. So overall today, a great day. Because we had a great TCG stream, it made up for the fact that we had the slow Resident Evil. But I don't understand why we had the slow Resident Evil.
Of course we have to loop at least one more time.
When I got people yelling at me to do less cards and less Pokemon, but the results are telling me otherwise. Okay? Tomorrow, DSP Morning Show where we will interact and talk about this. And tomorrow is Pokemon.
We've looped about looping, and now we're looping about looping the loop. This is Inception, but worse because it's Pig Roach Inception.
Brilliant Diamond. Yes, that means we're going to start opening a new pack of Pokemon cards. There's going to be
not an addict, though. This guy is not an addict.
Talk of Pokemon and cards. That's what happens. When it's successful, you do it. Okay? So that's tomorrow's daytime stream. Tomorrow night, it will be Steam tryout night. We will play a couple of games. You'll probably suggest a bunch of games to me, and
he'll probably say no to most of them. I dare you. If you have the stones to watch the fucking Steam demo night or whatever, just keep tally of all the games he says no to.
Probably try 2 of them over the course of the night from Steam, and we'll see if we can find a winner that's something that people like, and we can actually put into the rotation. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Let's discuss tomorrow. Enjoy all the content from today, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night, and peace out.
Yeah, and so that was just awful. That was just fucking terrible. Not to loop on my own talking points, but dude, just make a decision for your business. You don't have to air it out to your fucking customer base or your fucking dents, okay? You could say it in passing, like if somebody does come on, because most of the times it's trolls, I would think, that are like, my God, you're doing a lot of Pokemon shit. I think it's mostly trolls. You can just shut that down with, yeah, I get it. You don't like it. You can come back when there is something you do like. But if you're out to make money, do what makes money. Well, guys, this was the first time I've done something like this. Let me know what you think of it. By the way, big ups to @ChatDSP on Twitter. He's the one who created the Daily Cope video without the background music. That's my background music you're hearing. So give a sub to him. I'll link the video in the description. Until next time, guys, what was the goal for a troll? Lift heavy, eat clean, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And until next time, guys, bye.